and welcome to November's edition of Roger's Railroad Report for the year 2012. With Christmas fast approaching, we've got that perfect gift for that someone special who is an avid model railroader, even if that special someone is you. Broadway Limited has released a variety of mixed passenger sets, which will be covering the 11-car California Zephyr set that became known as the Silver Lady train traveling between San Francisco and Chicago, Illinois. These immaculate models are the most desirable models ever produced by Broadway Limited. So if you're interested in the California Zephyr models, you might also be interested in the history of the California Zephyr. For example, it takes 6 complete trains to operate the service between Chicago and San Francisco, with the use of over 70 cars which are equally divided among 3 railroads. Burlington trains between Chicago and Denver had spectacular scenery with Vista Dome cars, from cornfields of Illinois to a half-mile bridge over the Mississippi just outside of Burlington, Iowa. Early the next morning, the train would pull into the Burlington-Denver train yard, with all the cars being pulled by the engines pulling through a car wash, both automated as well as manual scrubbing of the exterior of the cars as well as the windows for those passenger panoramic views. The switcher would then pull the passenger cars backwards into the Denver Union Station. In Denver, the locomotives changed from Burlington Northern to Denver and Rio Grande Western Alco PAs. Heading out of Denver, the California Zephyr enters Rio Grande tracks. Immediately after leaving Denver's Union Station, the train begins its long climb up the mountains, entering short tunnels and spectacular views. The train travels around sweeping curves and continuing onto its huge climb. It finally reaches a summit at 9,239 feet where it meets Moffett Tunnel, over 6 miles long on the Continental Divide. Reaching its destination at Salt Lake City, Western Pacific Railroad takes over the last and third leg of the trip to San Francisco, traveling through the Feather Canyon and through the Sierras in California, ending in Oakland, California. In Oakland, the passengers disembark the Zephyr and aboard a ferry for a short ride across the bay into San Francisco for the end of their trip. This 11-car set includes baggage car with the unique name of Silver Stag on its side, 4 Vista Dome cars with the name Silver Lodge, Silver Schooner, Silver Colt with a conductor's window, and Silver Lounge with a buffet lounge car. A 48-seated dining car, Silver Plate, which, by the way, the real dining cars held up to 48 passengers per car and were equipped with an air curtain, which back then was high technology for eliminating cooking odors from the kitchen. A 10-roomette car with 6 double-bed sleepers named Silver Falls, another 10-roomette car named Silver Summit, a 16-sectional sleeper named Silver Pine, and a 6-bedroom 5-compartment sleeper under the name Silver Swallow. And at the end of this beautiful train is a drawing room car with 3 bedrooms and a Vista Dome buffet lounge observation car named Silver Planet. And remember, all of these Broadway Limited passenger cars come with nickel-plated plastic, authentic design, paint and color schemes, complete detailed interior, tinted windows where applicable, operated spring diaphragms, full electrical pickup for consistency in lighting, magnetic knuckle couplers, and these cars will operate on code 70, 83, and 100 rail with recommended minimum radius of 22 inches. And Katie has released 2 great rolling stock cars. The first one is a PS2 2003 cubic foot 2-bay covered rib side hopper in Great Northern markings. This hopper car is already assembled and is based on the ones built in 1958. This car also includes a universal type brake wheel and notched roof hatches. Second, we have this 40-foot PS1 7-foot 5-inch single-box car in Chicago, Indianapolis, and Louisville markings. This car comes fully assembled and represents the ones built in 1953. This has universal brake wheel and black roof and ends. And remember, all KD cars are finely detailed with grab irons, ladders, stirrups, handrails, and see-through walkways and brake step. They are all NMRA standard weight and low center of gravity for optimum operating performance. Well, that's it for this month's report. From our train store to your family, we wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Next month, we'll be focusing on some powerhouse diesel engines. So until then, I'm Rick Fickus wishing you happy model railroading.